Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the TGL server and well, this sheep farm looks a little bit ugly. So we're going to do something about that today. If you're enjoying this series so far, be sure to leave a like in the video and subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, any support would be very much appreciated. Now, when we left off last time, we had a little bit of trouble with the redstone. So what was happening was the sheep were getting sheared once, but then never again. Now, I couldn't sort this myself because I don't know anything about redstone and I'm a bit stupid. However, if I come along here, a friend of mine with a flying dragon who can actually do redstone came along and gave me a little hand. Now, I'm not going to break this because there's a load of shears in there and I can't be bothered replacing them all. But underneath this is an observer facing into the grass block on the floor. Every time that the sheep eats something, it's going to try and shoot shears out. And that ensures that we are getting wool downstairs here. And we can start making the good old moolah. So if I come along here, you'll see we've got a little bit in each of these chests coming along just nicely. And as we do this today, we'll continue to get more wool just by playing the game. So that's a big win. Now, what is the plan for here? First of all, cobblestone is a pretty ugly block. So to match the aesthetic of the area, or certainly of my area, we've got the stone bricks. I've decided to switch it up and go for spruce instead of oak. It's a little bit different in the area that decide to use that. And then so that the grass will continue to grow, we need some glass. So, first thing to do, I would say, is break down the cobblestone walls and start replacing all cobblestone with some stone brick. Alright, so to have done all of that with only a single rogue sheep at the very end there, I'm actually pretty happy with that. So around the outside we now have a nice layer of stone brick. However, we can't stop there. So things I want to do, I want to do the floor, I want to do these ones here, I think I want to do logs in these ones just for a bit of detailing. So if I pick myself up some logs, let's see how long this can go. So basically my thought is just going to do some pillars, like so, really nice and simple. Might do something fancy with going along the blocks, I'm not 100% certain yet if I'm being honest. But we'll figure it out as we go, always do. So that was some really simple detailing, but I actually really like how that's turned out. Simple, but effective. Now this is where I need to start thinking. So first things first, there's this little corner section here, which is really simple, but I don't like the cobblestone here. Now, I think trickling the logs is a bit much, so my thought is actually, if I was to grab this 56 stone brick and just go 1, 2 and then do a log here. That's better, yeah. That's the way to do it. So it means this one here's a log, This one here is stone brick, so that's that detailing. Now, I do need to ensure that the roof is glass to an extent, enough that these get grass growing on them. I'm also missing a colour sheet, I don't know what one, I need to figure that out. But anyways, let's actually get these torches back up so that we don't mob spawn in here, especially given it's night. I'm not having any trouble from creepers when we're trying to do this. I'm actually scared, I'm checking my back here. Right, I'm going to go and sleep quickly and then we will get going with the exterior of this building. Good morning. Okay, if we pop out here, we'll see it already does not look as ugly. However, the first issue is there's some redstone there which needs hidden. Now, this is clearly going to involve coming out by 2 more and along here. So if I just, you know, mark it out really basic for now, just like that. Literally looking like this to start with. This is where the decision has to be made. How am I going to detail this? So this section here, because I've got a ton of stone bricks, I don't really think nobody's going to see that. So this one here I want to be stone brick for sure. It's this next section I don't know what to do. What if I did like a kind of pyramid idea? I might actually do that. It's a weird idea, but something about it works for me. Right, hear me out. So we don't want the logs obviously. I'm going to grab some more stone brick. What if we did like a pyramid design here? It would be very different, it would stand out. And then this is the layer where we need to transition into glass. Why? I want to give this a go. Do you know that? I really want to give this a go. So let's try this and see how it turns out. And just like that, we've created like what I can only describe as a big greenhouse for all the sheep. And you know what? I kind of like it. I didn't know how I feel about it. The one thing that's kind of bugging me is this layer here, because of that stone and right, I think the way of fixing what's making it uneasy about it is by making this layer here at the bottom stone brick, because it wasn't sitting right with me. And I think if I do this, it's going to look a bit, yeah, that sits much better with me. I need to do the same at this side, I think, too. Yes, so it's just this one that's a little bit out of place for me. Just this row. Just because that block there is stone brick, I feel like the whole row here has to be stone brick. And just like that, if we go for a little fly, we should see a beautiful pyramid. I should really like that. I didn't know what I was doing with this going into this episode, I can't lie. But the way it's turned out is actually awesome. Now, the final thing I want to do is, I understand the sheep need grass, but the rest of these blocks don't really need to be grass. Let's get a nice floor put in here. I'm reckoning, what am I fancying? Do we go for a nice wooden floor, I reckon? Yeah, let's go for a little spruce wood floor. Really simple, nothing groundbreaking, but it'll look nice, and that's what matters. Let's get the floor. Just like that, we have a lovely little floor installed. Final thing is we're going to bring these in, and voila, a door on this, and we have what's officially going to be called, if I can grab my sign, is going to be called the Sheep Shack. I know it's not exactly a shack with, you know, the big glass pyramid aesthetic, but it can be called, it can still be called a shack, you know, who's judging here? Don't start roasting for that, it's nothing with it. What does a spruce door look like? Is that the used to be the ones that look like a castle door? They are. You know what, I'm actually going to use the spruce door to finalise the Sheep Shack. Voila. Blah. We faced the wrong way. That was meant to be so... I was meant to just finish perfectly. Voila. We have the Sheep Shack. Really simple design. Plenty of light for the grass to grow back for these sheep. And overall, a good day's work. I actually think I need to extend these pillars up to the glass. So I do. Oh, 100%, yeah. If I didn't need that grass to grow, I would put it all the way to the roots on the other bits, but you know, that grass needs to grow, so priorities and all that. Here we go. Don't need that one there. Not quite. Break that block. Then up here. No. Why am I jumping? I'm an idiot. I'm actually an idiot. Even more than an idiot for thinking stone brick was the correct block. Log, 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 log. Just like that, the Sheep Shack is open for business. Well, it's not actually open for business, it's a, you know, it's a stock hall, and the shop is actually over there, and we're actually just going to pay a visit over there because, you know, we've got a shop and that's all good and well, but what good's a shop if people don't know what price they're meant to pay for their items? Bit of a fundamental flaw in the plan there. On the first floor here we have terracotta, and the rate of terracotta hasn't changed from the old shop. One diamond. That's simple. And I'm going to need to put that on every single thing here. And at last, we have finished for terracotta. For now anyway. There's going to be more colours going in these barrels, but for now, that's all the ones that are. The next floor, we have melon and pumpkin. Now, this is one where we need to take a sneaky little peek at the competition, because they are selling both watermelon and pumpkin. We need to make sure that we have a competitive price. So that is wool. We don't really mind wool just now. That's going to be soon though. Up here, slime. Up here, 3 stacks of pumpkins for a diamond and 5 stacks of melon for a diamond. Okay, that's noted. That is very much noted. So, it's pretty simple. Pumpkin is 4 stacks for 1 diamond. Watermelon is 6 stacks. 1 diamond. I know these aren't exactly items which are very much in demand, but you know what? We're selling them, we're going to make sure the price is competitive. The rockets, the price of the rockets is not going to change. It's going to be exactly the same as before. I'll take some signs, please. White. 3 rocket. 3. Do we put the prices down a little bit? Do we? This is the thing, right? So it makes it uneven for the stacks I make. But if I just keep pumping stock in, you know what? We're going to lower the price of our rockets to 4 stacks for 1 diamond. So this might go back up again, but for now, we'll say there's a sale on Flight 3 rockets, 4 stacks for 1 diamond. That's 1 stack more than you get. Oh, buy there. Oh, die there is going to be big old competition. And on the next floor, we have Q's shop. So go like Q Price's own shop. That's actually, see, he's online just now, let's see. Okay, so Q's totems go for 2 diamonds each. So totem of undying is 1 totem, 2 diamonds. Shulker is 1 shulker, 4 diamonds. I can hear we have a visitor. It is indeed Mr. Cuball, and I believe that's all stock for now. However, more stock is coming very, very soon, and we've got some cool ideas to even add some more decoration to the building coming in the very near future. However, for now, I reckon we stand atop our proudest piece of work on the server and we call it a day. So thank you very much everyone for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, any support would be very much appreciated. That is all from me for the day though. I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.